Hi guys, I am Abhinav and I'm riding a Royal Enfield Meteor 350 today. Possibly for the last time in a very long time. In front of me is my Triumph Tiger 1200 XEX. It's being ridden by my friend Jaideep. Jaideep is from Patiala, Punjab, and we are going to Patiala right now to return this motorcycle. Jaideep was kind enough to come to Delhi, and then he's riding my motorcycle back to Punjab, and then I'm riding this there, and I'll ride that motorcycle back home after we are done exploring a bit of Himachal Pradesh. I've had the Meteor with me for about a month now, and I think it's time to give you my final verdict on this motorcycle. This motorcycle is a revelation. I just cannot tell you how surprised I've been in terms of how far ahead Royal Enfield has come with their single cylinder motorcycles. This motorcycle is smooth. Well, Royal Enfields have always been comfortable, but the real star of this new package is this engine. The engine has a counterbalancer, and even when it is being revved to its max, now I have the throttle wide open, okay? I'm doing 110, 115. I don't feel vibrations, I feel confidence while riding this. The motorcycle has a new frame. This is a twin spar frame, dual cradle. This is a dual cradle frame that uses the engine as a stress member. And trust me, the handling is good. This motorcycle can handle for a cruiser. It is beautifully comfortable. I can't tell you how comfortable this bike is. We've done 112 kilometers so far. Nothing, no discomfort, and we've been riding for a long time. We rode through the farmer protests that are happening on the outside of Delhi. We rode through the entire stretch comfortably. I was crawling in the first gear, second gear at times. Just comfortable. I'm not going to bore you guys much, okay? The motorcycle gives good fuel economy, above 30 kilometers per litre. Can range from 33 to 38 to 40, depends on how you ride it, but definitely above 30. It can do this all day long. In fact, this road, the Punjab highway, it's one of the best highways in the country that I've ridden on, and I can do these speeds all day long without fatigue. I mean, if I were on the Tiger, I could have gone a lot faster. I just wouldn't have. Probably maintained 120, 130 throughout. On this, I can hold 110 throughout easily. Braking is good. The bike is well put together. I don't have any issues with this bike. Just look at the ability of the motorcycle. Let the motorcycle speak for itself. For those of you who want to buy the lower variant for the colors that it comes with, and think that you're going to miss out on the screen really is not that much of a deal breaker. The speeds which I'm doing, you don't really need a windscreen. It's not essential. The bike still has enough overtaking power even when it's doing 100, so I like it. I really like this bike. You know, I'm just amazed how far small motorcycles have come along. Bigger motorcycles aren't making such big strides in terms of making them, you know, user friendly, in terms of adding features to it. You know, they've got all the fanciest of bits on them, but that does not make them extremely user friendly. They're not. Something like this, trust me guys, if today you tell me you take away all my motorcycles and you know you give me a Meteor to ride, and if my goal is just, you know, commuting, touring, etc., I'll be happy. I don't mind it. The low cost of ownership, it's just nice. This is how motorcycling should be. Simple. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up and I'm going to enjoy my ride. This ride is not about making videos, it's just about riding now. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.